Hello student, welcome to the KTHM e-learning portal. I am Pratik Shinde, working as assistant professor in Department of Zoology, KTHM College, Nasik. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the chapter environmental pollution and we are going to cover the topic acid rain. Let's start with what is acid rain. Acid rain is the rainfall that has been acidified or the pollutant mixed with rainwater in atmosphere, then the rainwater is acidified. Then it is formed when oxides of sulfur and oxides of nitrogen react with moisture or atmospheric water in the atmosphere. Rainwater become acidified or decrease pH level of rainwater. It is rain with a pH of less than 5.6. The pH scale is measure of how acidic or basic a solution is. It ranges from 0 to 14. A pH of 7 is neutral. A pH of less than 7 is acidic and a pH greater than 7 is an basic. The normal pH of water is neutral or 7. Then the type of acid deposition. Acid rain is broadly divided into two types: wet deposition and dry deposition. What is wet deposition? If the acid chemical in the air are blown into area where the weather is wet, the acid can fall to ground in the form of rain, in the form of snow, in the form of fog or mist. As this acid water flows over and through the ground, it affects a variety of plant and animals. Then second is dry deposition. What is dry deposition? In an area where the weather is dry, the acid chemicals may become incorporated into dust or smoke and fall to the ground through dry deposition, sticking to the ground, building vegetation and cars. Dry deposited gases and particles can be washed from the surface by rainstorm through runoff. It affects a variety of plants and animals. Let's look at which are the compounds causing acid rain. What are acid precursors? Acid precursors is the chemical which react with normal atmosphere or the terrestrial chemicals to form acid, such as SO2, NO, NO2 and NH3, which ultimately form H2SO4 and HNO3 are the main chemical species of interest in acid deposition. In air pollution lecture, we have studied the primary pollutant like SO, that is sulfur dioxide, and NO, that is nitrogen oxide. These primary air pollutants play a main role in acid rain formation in atmosphere. The major compound causing acid rain such as nitric oxide, sulfur oxide, carbon oxide and formic acid. There is question in your mind how to form acid in atmosphere or what is the process of formation of acid rain in atmosphere. Acid rain form in three steps are as follow. First step, the formation of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen radical. Nitric oxide can react with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide, which can be broken down again to sunlight to given nitric oxide and oxygen radicals. In the second step, formation of hydroxyl radicals. The oxygen radical react with water to give a hydroxyl radicals. In a third step, formation of acids: nitrous acid, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. First reaction, these hydroxyl radical react with nitric oxide and they form nitrous acid. Similarly, these hydroxyl radicals react with nitrogen dioxide and they form nitric acid. And the hydroxyl radical react with sulfur dioxide and they form H2SO4. These three acids form in an atmosphere and this is responsible for acid rain. Then the sources of compound causing acid rain. First compound is sulfur or sulfur oxides. The natural source of sulfur oxide, sea and ocean. Second is volcanic eruption. Third is decay or organic matter. And fourth one is biological processes in the soil, example decomposition of organic matter. These four sources release the sulfur oxide in the atmosphere. Then the man-made source of anthropogenic source. Here the burning of coal is a major source of the sulfur oxides. Then the petroleum refining processes again account a second position of sources of emission of sulfur oxides. Then the smelting of metal is an main source of sulfur oxide emission. Then the motor vehicle, industrial product of sulfuric acid in metallurgical, chemical and fertilizer industries, the main source of sulfur oxide. Then the second compound is nitrogen or nitrogen oxide. The natural source of nitrogen oxide is lightning, volcanic eruption, forest fire, but naturally and microbial processes like decay the organic matter. Then the anthropogenic source, forest fire, man-made or the deforestation. Then burning of oil, coal, petrol and gas. A motor vehicle is a main source of nitrogen oxide emission. Then the formic acid. The main source of formic acid is forest fire. This is a list of compounds and their sources. We already discussed, but we have summarized here. Here we see the other acids responsible for acid rain: chlorine, hydrochloric acid, phosphoric acid, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. They also account an important role in acid formation. Then the acid rain in India. In India, the first report of acid rain came from Bombay in 1974. The example of acid rain are being reported from metropolitan cities. In India, the annual sulfur dioxide emission has almost doubled in the last year due to the increased fossil fuel consumption. Lowering of soil pH is reported from northeastern India, coastal Karnataka and Kerala, part of Orissa, West Bengal and Bihar. The effect of acid rain on soil. First effect, the exchange between hydrogen ion and the nutrient cations like potassium, magnesium in the soil cause leaching of the nutrient, making the soil unfertile. Then decrease the respiration of the soil organism. When the ammonia is increased in a soil, they cause the other nutrient is decreased and the rate of decomposition also decrease. Then the effect of acid rain on water. The excess deposition of the nitrogen can lead to increased amount of nitrate which add in acidification of the lake. Acid deposition affect on aquatic life. Acid rain may eliminate or die the sensitive algal species and decrease phosphorus and inorganic carbon concentration. Acid rain also cause damage to fish population. Then the acid rain effect on microorganisms. The optimum pH of the most bacteria and protozoa is nearly neutral. Most fungi prefer acidic environment and the blue-green bacteria prefer a alkaline environment. When the fluctuation in the pH of soil and water, the microorganism also affects. The effect of acid rain on plant or vegetation. The decoloration and loss of foliar biomass, loss of feeder roots or white root biomass, especially in conifer. Premature sensation or aging of older needles in a conifer. Sulfur affects plant in a fatal manner. By entering through the cell, sulfur dioxide come in contact with the chlorophyll of the cell and the other constituent of the cell, particularly water, and is converted into corrosive sulfuric acid, which immediately destroy tissue in its vicinity. The effect of acid rain on wildlife. Acid rain can directly affect a and tadpole of frog and salamander that breed in small forest pond. When the pond water is acidic, then its effect on egg of frog and salamander. Other indirect effects of acid rain on wildlife are loss or alteration of food and habitat resources. Then the effect of acid rain on human is observed that reduced visibility, irritation of the skin, eye and respiratory tract. Some direct effects include chronic bronchitis, the pulmonary emphysema and cancer. Some indirect effects include food poisoning via drinking water and food. And increase the level of toxic heavy metal like manganese, copper, cadmium and aluminum also contribute to detrimental effect on human health. Then the effect of acid rain on material. Here the table shows material, type of impact and pollutant. When the metal in contact with sulfur oxide get corrosion and tarnishing or lose their shining. Then the building stone when contact with sulfur dioxide, the effect is erosion of their surface and black crush formation. Paint and organic coating in contact with sulfur dioxide is effect surface erosion, discoloration. Ceramic and glass come in contact with acid gases, especially fluoride containing gases, they lead to the surface erosion and surface crust formation. Then the control measures. First is buffering. The buffering practice of adding the neutralizing agent to the acidified water to increase the pH is one of the important control measures. Usually, lime in the form of calcium oxide and calcium carbonate is used. Reducing the emission of SO2 from power stations by burning the less fossil fuel using alternate energy source like tidal, wind and hydropower. Using low sulfur containing fuel. Decreasing emission of nitrogen oxide from power station and modifications of engines. This is a summary of our today's lecture. What is acid rain? The acidification of rainwater called acid rain. There are two types of acid rain, wet deposition and dry deposition. Then we studied compound causing acid rain. There are main compound like nitric oxide or the nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxide, carbon oxide, formic acid. Then we study the chemistry and formation of acid rain. We see the main acid formed in atmosphere such as nitrous acid, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Then we studied sources of compounds causing acid rain. In this topic we see natural sources and anthropogenic sources of each pollutant. The effect of acid rain on soil, water, plant, microorganism, wildlife, human and material. Then control measures. Thank you.